Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, and finally we are going to try and continue our 0% push on Siege of Heaven mode. We've got some achievements that we're looking at. I've got some ones that I want to pop tonight. There's some ones that are going to take some time. There's some ones that are going to be frustrating. As I've already said to everybody, anybody wants to know anything on any achievements, if I have a way to cheat them, oh, you better believe I'll tell you. For now, we're going to go after a couple of easy ones. We're going to buy up the whole shop's inventory once, and we're going to use 4 different special arrows in one wave, because those two go together quite nicely. And as I was just saying, you should, when you start getting to the latter stages of this especially, you should really start trying to concentrate on one at a time. Doing multiple, as I believe I have already demonstrated a couple of times during 0%, is the easiest way to end up with getting fuck all. So yeah, this one should be pretty straightforward, really. What was I doing again? Buy everything in the shop, one of each wave. Okay, that's easy enough. Now let's see if I can hit my shots. Oh, it's gonna be a good night. Oh. So, as far as this one's concerned, we want to be concentrating on gold. To concentrate on gold, we need to concentrate on score. Now, this one should be a bit easier to get the later on you are in your percentages, because of the fact that you actually start off with more gold, which means that you have to put less of a performance in to be able to get all the good stuff. What we want to do here is, I'm planning on buying... Actually, no, this is the wrong way about it. I should save up my gold until I'm ready to buy everything in the shop. Now, one of the things that we will have to make sure, so that we can buy everything in the shop, is we will have to take some damage at some point also. So, that's going to be... Damn it. A lot of fun. No, not yet. Do that a little later. Well, I'll definitely have you. Hey. So this is what I was saying about that double long gap shot. That's a nice little spicy one that's worth going for, especially in combo. It's not a massive amount of points in the grand scheme of like hitting those huge Tempest shots that we've talked about in the double gap zone. But it's getting there. So I need to make sure I've got one of each. Let's grab... I mean, we're going to end up with plenty of money at some point, so let's grab one of those, and then the last one that we need is Hand of God. I managed to play some Among Us last night. I don't know if anybody, I'm sure none of you were, but Mac in VR and Indy were streaming it last night. I didn't stream it because, well, I've already spoke about why I don't like to stream those sort of games. But those guys are comfortable and happy with doing it. Especially in a fucking deception game. I do not want to be having to concentrate on the game and like chat to you guys as well. So yeah, I didn't stream it, but again, those guys did as well. I did have a look on Indy's channel to see if I could see the stream, and I couldn't. So I might have it in the editing room at the moment. But yeah, I think I did. I think I gave quite a good account of myself in my first ever game, ever. I've never played Among Us. And I'd never played Among Us VR. Managed to murder somebody in front of Mac and then convince everybody to eject him out of the airlock. It was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Yes, thank you, Rena. I'm glad other people are confirming that. Yeah, Al's my big component and pusher of that the picture looks really good on the main screen, on a TV screen. And then what he does, which I'm sure you're doing as well, is he then can use his phone to type his chat whilst watching everything on the television, which, yeah, happy days. Happy accident. All part of the plan? Yeah, right, whatever. Yeah, very much a happy accident, that. To be fair, I was the same as well. I've never really played Among Us. I've always looked at Among Us and thought, oh, that looks great. And I've always not bothered with it. Oh, shit, over there. Let's do that first. I think I've said this before, but just by hitting one enemy before you KO the orphan doubles the score. Which is better than not doubling the score, I guess. I tried to rush that because I wanted to get him. Oh, and I missed him too. So we should be at the point now. Next wave, as you guys know, we should have a decent scoring opportunity, which should give us all the gold we need. So with that in mind, no, I haven't played Among Us in VR chat, because I think it was about the same time that I found out about Among Us VR chat, so we're doing that on purpose, obviously. It's got to be one survivor to spread the tale of what we did here. I never played Among Us VR chat, and I think when it was put on the table that we were going to have a look at it, I think then that was when... I can't even think who done it now. That Among Us VR was in development by whoever it was developed by. Oh, there's our hand of God. So I don't think we ever bothered. The thing is, it always will do that because of how I have to have it set up. Which hang on, let me just get these shots off and I'll explain kinda how it works. Because I wanted to get, that was lucky. Fucking toe bone connected to the headshot bone. Hello, Crash. Crash was one of the guys that was playing with us the other day. We had a great time. Absolutely fantastic. Oh. Yeah, we'll have a sniper shot on you. Is that a waste? I've only really got one Tempest, and I'm going to need that for the next wave. That one, oh, go on, let's have it. So the way that it works, the way that I have to work the stream is I've got two options when I do a stream. Well, there's three. I can have ultra low latency, or I think it's just like normal latency. Now, if I go for ultra low latency, basically everything that would happen on screen, on chat, and everything would almost be fucking one-to-one. But yeah, but this is what I've tested because other people have said the same. I've put it up to low latency because it's low latency that allows me to kick this stream out at whatever the next step above 1080 is, 1080p or 1080i. It's like, it basically means that you can stream this in 1440. So we sacrifice like maybe half a second, quarter of a second, or something like that on delay on the stream to be able to bump the quality up to the next notch. And as Rena said, as Al tells me when he comes into the stream as well, each time, have we got enough here? No. Oh no, but we've got the bingo shot next. Yeah, one should be enough. As Rena says, and as Al tells me, I think it's worth it because obviously you guys are saying, oh my god, this is fucking stunning on actual TV. So we need to make sure we get a hit before we take this shot. Reason being is that will double the point shield. As long as it's done in combo. That was a bit shit. That was very shit, but we got some points out of it. Not really enough, but we don't really need that many. We could go for that. See, this is what I'm thinking now. Oh, we could go for that, kill all the skulls. Make sure every skull kills a thing. And then what happens is you try and do that, and you fuck up what you're actually going for. Every time. It'd burn your eyes out. Yeah, definitely not on your phone, Norb. Yeah, right in the hand. Right. Is that enough? 34, 46, 2,000. They're only going to get a little bit more expensive. The problem we've got here is the more that we buy to make more money, the more expensive everything's going to get. So we would probably be better sticking to normal arrows and just bingoing what we can. So what do we need? 46 plus 34 plus 20. Fuck, if I was a savant, I'd be able to tell you that's 100 grand plus 1,000. 1,001, no, 101,000 we need. We have 74. So, we'll need to, and then once we've bought everything, we'll then be able to do the use one of each arrow and get that achievement. But at this point as well, you remember I said don't go for too many achievements at a time. We're also on for the kill everything with every skull in the level achievement. Yeah, that's not going to happen because I haven't planned it. But, you know. We also need sniper skeleton shots. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's actually not that difficult. You just need the tempests. See if we can get some perfects. See if we can get that, the money we need. Can't go for that guy because I might hit his shield. And, unlike Fletcher, I don't think anyone's actually... We'll go on then. There we go. I don't think I've ever heard anyone actually mention this factor. Oh, yeah. Bastard. That shield shots, obviously, in Fletcher don't count as a miss. Shield shots in Siege of Heaven do. Woo! Perfect! There we go, that's the cash we needed. And everything's come down in price, of course it has. So, as I said previously, to be able to buy out the shop, you need to have taken damage. If you haven't taken damage, you would not be able to, by the blood of the lamb. So we'll have that Tempest. We'll have that Incursion. What a fine selection of arrows. And we'll have that Cataclysm. Hey, there's that click we're all here for. That click cane. Right. So next, let's test, because I don't think I ever have. Okay, well there you go. That's probably the easiest achievement you could possibly do. You don't even have to fucking hit anything. Don't even have to hit a thing. Yeah, wave skipping in Siege of Heaven when, right? Aw, missed. Boo earns. Now, that orphan is worth leaving. So I can also talk about points whilst we're here as well. This is one for you, K2, because you might not know about this one. To help you try and up your score. If she goes right, it's a bit of a bust. If she goes up the stairwell, there is a spicy shot that we can make, but she hasn't, so never mind. But there is a double gap shot that you can nail the orphan with. Oh, that's going to be... Ah! That was lucky. And I know I always say that, but those are the shots that I would never go for. Like, if I was playing properly for score, I would never take that shot. That orphan can get fucked, as far as I'm concerned. Right, come on, bit lower, bit lower, bit lower. Still on. Now, we could end it at this point, but I'm tempted to go for the skull one. Because, you know, we could really easily fuck that up. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Crash, thanks to you and others like you, I'll be able to help you with that with Super Chat soon. I don't even know if I'm going to put them on, if I'm honest. Ah, dear. But it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, no, definitely spend your money on drink. Oh, yes. On that note, because it's something that I need to talk to you guys about, is what am I know, right? What an animal I am. What's everybody's thoughts on what I stream on Wednesday, which would be my birthday? Now, I do have some ideas. Yes. Oh, you're not allowed? Oh, wow. Better get that money spent in the pub then, mate. I mean, if you've got no choice, what more can you do? What's a man supposed to do if he can't put a super chat in? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on. Oh, that was a hit. Fuck you. Right. I think we've definitely completed this level. We must have finished this one. We've done it a few times. Oh, what would be useful? Hand of God, potentially. Have we got the money for all of this? 90. No, we haven't. I think these might be... So, K2, I'm glad you said that, actually. Because that's exactly what I was planning on doing. I have Age of Sigmar, as you guys may not be aware. I think I've mentioned it before, but I am a fucking massive Warhammer nerd. No, you crack on, mate. If I will answer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be about this game. The achievements will come, and I will label them as I feel the need to. Oh, you little shit. Oh, you double little shit. Oh, we'll have you though. Ah. Oh, well, I suppose you got some points for it. Do a giveaway, but I get all of the key. Oh, what, just so I can say congratulations, you're a winner. What I wanted, genuinely, that is what I wanted to do. That's what I was thinking of doing for my birthday. Is I was going to approach some developers and say like, hey, it's my birthday. Give me some keys so I can give it to random people online. By random, I mean you lot. And then I thought, no, that's a bit scummy, really, isn't it? So I thought, I mean, you know me. I'm a don't ask, don't get kind of guy. But even I was like, I can't do that, can I? Right, what we're going to do here, this one could confound us, but we're going to slow that guy down to make sure we've got some targets for when this skull arrives. But he's going past that one anyway, so that's all good. But yeah, fire the sweet surrender question away, mate. I'm all good with that. Don't know. I don't even know how interested Super Bright are in that sort of shit anymore. I'm happy to do it. I think there's probably more chance of me going on different panel shows than there is of a Super Bright one. The problem is, I know that Jay, bless him, or Beanie, as you, regardless, Jay or Beanie or whatever, our glorious Super Bright community manager is fucking. Oh, that was a shot. Look at that. Slow time in Modern City? I've never come across that in Modern City. The slow time is always to do with you. I'm trying to think what that could be. They haven't done any updates, so they can't have added anything new. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Because it's when when they're planning on doing decent-sized updates is when I contact them to... Yeah, that's why you don't take those shots. Oh, got you, though. Right in the knee. I'll have to have a look. I'll tell you what, remind me towards the end, Kim, and I'll jump on Sweet Surrender. When we're in the after party, remind me. I'll jump on Sweet Surrender if we've got time. And, oi, indeed. We will jump on Sweet Surrender. Oh. They might... I'm trying to think what enemy would do that. I'll tell you what we'll do is, in the after party, I'll show you. I'll go on it and we'll try and find out what it's causing it and what it is. There could be a few things as far as Sweet Surrender is concerned. You can... I can't. I'm a free man. I need... Oh, all right. You're in your charge time between streams. I get you. Yeah, I can't do the charge and watch streaming thing because I need to be free. I need to be untethered, unchained, so to speak. Like you, apparently free. Oh, fuck off, Bixby. Oh, shit. Shit! Well, there goes our skull achievement. Shit! Wasn't even looking. But yeah, we'll have a look at Sweet Surrender a little bit later on. Indy, question for you, sir. The live stream that you did for when we were playing Among Us in my little breaking me in session of Among Us, is that on your channel? Because I wanted to go and watch me. I couldn't see it on your channel anyway, mate, so I don't know if you'd like put it up, taken it down, not publicked it yet, or did it on Twitch. I don't even know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to get Mac thrown out the nearest airlock. So, but yeah, as far as the birthday stream, I was going to try and do a little giveaway of sorts, but then I thought, like, these devs don't owe me anything for my birthday, so... Oh, nice one. Oh, well, no, the only reason why is because I figured some people in here might want to hear me. And, no, not today. It's my birthday on Wednesday, which is the usual day that I stream. So I figured I'll just stream. Well, yeah, because I figured... So, for those of you in the chat, Indy is... what are you, Indy? How do we describe Indy? Indy is the kind of guy that likes to control a situation in Among Us, and when I get comfortable, I will be looking to break his control. But Indy does a lot of... playthroughs, reviews, and live streams of independent games. So things that you might find on SideQuest or things that you might not know about. The sort of stuff. Basically, the way that I see Indy, or the way I'm going to use Indy, is I'm going to use him to put me onto things that I should be playing. I suggest you guys use him for the same. So yeah, give his channel a look. Drop him a sub. He also managed to help me get my last few subscribers last night to push me just past that 1,000 mark. So, yeah. Anybody can give him a hand with a little subbity. And, yeah, sub to him. And even if you don't like his stuff, just turn the notifications off. The support is welcome. Oh, yeah, right. Man, you better believe I'm going to use you. To be fair, I had a look on your channel earlier, and you've got Oh, look at that, 2 for 2. You've got a game on your channel that I believe is multiplayer, and I wanted to have a look at the U-boat one. I'm going to watch your video of that later. That highly interests me, especially if, like, you know, I've forgotten my repair kit and the only way that you could stop a leak is to jam your finger in it while someone else goes off and gets the repair kit. That just screams hilarity for me, because then the person that goes to get the repair kit forgets or gets called away to do something else, and someone just ends stood at the bottom of a fucking U-boat with a finger in a fucking hole. Yeah, me, you, Mac, and Shuey. That if it's 4-player, that'd be fucking hilarious. Right, what were we doing again? Oh yeah, Siege of Heaven. Siege of Heaven is a fantastic mode. I don't know if there's anything that we need to be here for, because we failed the skulls thing, but we've got a couple of achievements, so... See, this is one of the only problems with Siege of Heaven for me, is you can't, like, between waves, check what you need, so you do need to come in here with a plan, and I do like to wing things. Oh, what, the U-boat? Thank you, Rena. Most appreciated. But yeah, Indy's a great guy. He's like me. He won't dare ask for subscriptions himself, but you better believe he'll ask for everybody else. Best way to be. But yeah, so he's... well, tell us a bit, Indy, because well, as I understand it, you go off and find games and kind of do the same sort of things as I do, but you spread the net a little bit wider. I try and concentrate on roguelikes, I think, is probably the category that I fall into at the moment. Hello, Cam. There is, however... No, that's fine. Forgiveness is just around the corner. Cam, all I need you to do is go on to Indie VR's YouTube channel and subscribe to him. Thank you very much. Hello, Doge. I might as well get this finished up. This will get my eye in. Not that I need it in for what we're doing, I don't think. Actually, no, there's 2 more waves, and they're going to be long ones. We don't need to see this. You know I can do these waves. These are easy. Return to last stand. Right, let's go and have a check of the board. So, yeah, this is the only problem with this. It's going to be... No, you are quite right, mate. They do not. Because you were late and I fucking told you so. Now get with the subscription. Fuck's sake. Alright, kill Anakin with headshots 22 times. That we can get. Headshot 10 screamers in 1 run. No, that one... Which one was the one that I thought? Hello, Weeb. 550. What? Wait, whose? Doge, no, your birthday's not on... What day is it today? No. Doge, when's your birthday? What day is it? 14th of December? If it is, it's a fucking glorious day to be alive. Yes, it will be, and I'll what was it, 14th? I'll probably do some tournament runs on 14th. Because it's the same birthday as me. That's why. Fucking what a small world we live in. Yeah, man, I'll come be. To be fair, everybody's just been asking me about if we're going to do like a season 6. They usually do like a bit of a podcast with me, some of the top players, and I get invited along as well. It's really nice of them. They keep inviting me back, so I must be doing something right, or they're desperate. But yeah, we can definitely make that happen. Get headshots. Yep. And I dare say, Cam, I might have to get you involved in Among Us with us. Well, no, which means I might have to go and do podcasts elsewhere, and Indy's just offered, so there you go. I can that way I don't have to hold back. Not that I fucking hold back about In Death anyway, but right, what we're gonna do next? Should we go and do? Cause someone was saying they were. Yeah, again, tell me again if you've already said. Apologies, I was listening, but my memory's shocking. You guys know this. If there was ones that you were struggling with, let me know. Undefiled Defender. Oh, that's a bit of a prick, that one. Don't hit any enemy passing through unholy ground. That one's just going to take time. We said we're going to try and do some Nefarious Invasion wars, didn't we? So, survive 15 waves. Yeah, we can do that. Kill all enemies in a winning run. Cupid's excluded. Right, that means we just need to nail the summoners. So we could go for... survive the 15 waves. Yeah, we could do that. We could... complete the game without spending any gold. Could be a risk in it. Thank you, dude. Kill 66 summoners, so that's going towards that. Yeah. Oh, mate, you know me. I'm sure I'll be like a pussycat in a podcast. So, have no experience. Couldn't possibly be any kind of showman. That one I think is going to be probably the hardest one to get. Let's go. Kill all enemies. Clone Cupid's offense and exploding head in one run. Ooh. Clone a Cupid, Orphan, and an exploding head in one run. That one's pretty easy, actually. Cool, right, let's keep this cracking and lacking on. Yeah, basically, it's nothing original, unfortunately. And I'm not even bothered that it's a time-based one. The only problem with it is the scoring's going to be quite low because of how much fucking traversing of the level you have to do. Like, it's basically gonna... I don't see how you're going to be able to do much more than maybe halfway through Cycle 2. If you're lucky and everything goes well, because as we know, those fucking stepping stones that lead between the levels, unless they pull them out, which they won't, because it basically means changing the level, it's gonna fucking kill us. I have both. I do have Broken Edge. I do love Broken Edge, and I consider myself... reasonable. It's not vanilla only. That's the one thing that I do like about this tournament. Hang on, let me get into a game and we'll start talking about the tournament. Because I can be working whilst I'm talking with you guys. Let's do... what were we saying? We were saying the Summoners one. This one. Kill all enemies in a winning run. Cupid's excluded, so we need to basically make sure that we get every summoner, and I'm going to be killing them quick sharp anyway, and survive 15 waves. Is there a survive 15 waves without damage? Nope. That'll do us then. Oh, you get broken edge. I will gladly samurai you up. Don't you worry about that. It was actually, if Trebuchet had actually got back to me, because I've messaged what I think is their community manager. If Trebuchet had got back to me, one of the things that I was planning on doing was doing a live stream and inviting a few people on. Hang on, have you already filmed it? Yeah, as far as Broken Edge is concerned, my plan was I was going to get hold of Trebuchet, get them to put a load of keys on the line, and maybe sort out some sort of deal with them where they're like compensated. Like, I don't know, I'd do 6 videos and a 7th one for them or something along those lines. Give them some value for the thing, and then invite some people that already have the game on. And each time they beat me, you guys would get a key. Because, you know, I don't want anyone going easy on me. No fucking way. Not for the purposes of showing off. And yes, there would be plenty of me just throwing matches to get you guys keys. You better fucking believe it. Wow, why is Nefarious Invasion being a... you guys can't even see the stutter. It's only when I look at the level as well. Bastard. Right. Yeah, you cannot, Mortal, you cannot rely on the shard, you cannot rely on the shield. If it's coming to that, you've done something wrong, is the unfortunality of it. It's one of the things, just before we talk about the tournament, it's one of the things I actually saw in the patch notes. These are shots I would never consider taking because they're stupidly risky. See, that's what happens usually, and that. One of the things that I did see in the patch notes is it said something along the lines of, that was lucky. That wasn't, but it said something along the lines of the shard has been changed to work correctly with, yeah, thank you, Doge. As I said, that was in part to Indy and his little efforts last night on the little Among Us stream that we done. So, yeah, that's why I'd like to help return the favour. But, yeah, they said that as far as the shard was concerned, that there was something wrong with its interaction with whilst you were holding locomotion. So, in my hopest of hopes, you OG in-deathers will know, and I whinge about it enough as well, will know of a time where you used to be able to hold the locomotion stick, and if you just spammed shard just in your hand, you would shard in the direction of the locomotion stick. Ooh. Yeah, it does seem a bit strange. The one thing, so yeah, we'll talk about the tournament. So the one thing, but yeah, long story short, I saw the patch notes and I was like, oh, have they changed it back to how it used to be, where you can spam shard, move the stick and teleport? Because that was when I was really good with the shard. And they haven't done anything about it. But yeah, so as far as the tournament's concerned, I'm surprised they didn't do something with Mortal, because it's like, well, what better opportunity? But I don't know. That might be something to do with the fact that fucking Cam's broke it already. So I don't know. Maybe it's Cam's fault. But then the other thing is they probably had all the architecture in place from last time. Let's face it, by the looks of things, I don't know, there seems to be less people doing stuff within Death these days. From what we can see, anyway. Oh, you need to die. So, you know, maybe this is old work or old tournament side of things. Well, no, they do. No. Now, come on, let's be fair, Cam. Let's be fair, Cam. Let's be fair to Super Bright, though. Let's be fair to Super Bright, though, Cam. Who the fuck thought that somebody would actually be able to get to cycle 53? Oh, sorry, was I looking over here? Yeah, sorry, Arena. Yeah, we've changed, we've finished Saints and we've moved on to Nefarious. Hey, look, I'm known for being pretty quick, all right? What can I say? So, yeah, I don't think they thought that anyone was going to get up to cycle 53. The problem is you can't protect Super Bright until the end of days on that because they're the ones that thought, oh, Mortal was a good idea. Now, Cam knows how to test and break games. I know how to test and break games. Jay knows how to test and break games, and he fucking works for him. Trick here if I can get multiple. Damn it. Definitely got to make sure that thing dies. Oh, that was shit. That was better. Oh, it doesn't matter about losing life, does it? No, that's fine then. Just need to... Oh, hang on. Oh, no, it was kill everything, wasn't it? And that's not killed. Oh. Wave are we on? Wave 4. We want to try and be efficient. Won't take us long to do that. That's my own fault for not concentrating. I was trying to get multiple... I think I've shown you guys how to get a very big score with the Orphan on wave 4. Oh, why have we come back here? On wave 4. By multiplying Orphans. I'm surprised you don't push it further and go up to cycle 100. See what lies in wait up there. Just to see, I don't even know, what's the symbol for 100? Is it like XXX or something? What were we saying? I know, right? I was waiting for the wife joke or something along those lines. Right, let's try that again. Ooh. Well, if you are gonna get ID, will you say that? Yeah, sorry, because people were asking about choosing between Broken Edge and Cosmodread. Okay, if you get Broken Edge, there is a likelihood, and I'll probably only do it just so that I can delay it a little bit, that I can get some of you guys involved, and I won't be able to talk to you whilst you're on stream, but you'll be able to fight against me on stream, and I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. I may be able to rig it up in a way... Actually, if it's only one person, that's not too bad. IDU, I've got a 25% off one of the referral things. Yeah, no, that sounds right. 100 is Zen. I've got one of the 25% off referral things for IDU if anyone wants to get it. But then that's the other thing as well, is if your concerns are on the wallet, as mine always are, because, you know, it's nice to get the little referral thing, but as I've said to others, I try and get these referral things out because I fucking don't buy games at full price. No fucking way. With IDU, maybe, because they've started putting it at 40%, and I don't... If you've got games to play, then you don't need it now. Whereas, I can't see them ever doing a sale on Broken Edge, because it's $7.99. That's some of that... like, if that game doesn't succeed... I don't know what you can do as far as VR. Like £8. That's a couple of pints. Well, it's probably one these days. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100 is C. I'm just agreeing with you guys now. M sounded convincing. I'd agree with that statement. IDU is worth it at full price, but then that's the thing, that's the most important part for me, is it's the games that are worth it at full price become so good if you can just get a little bit off. Oh, it's the so when you're doing cycles of this game, you play through the 3 like worlds, and do the 3 bosses, and when you've completed what is called a cycle, it then goes to the next cycle, and the cycles come up in Roman numerals. So like cycle 1 would be the I, cycle 2 would be 2I, cycle 3 would be 3I, or 3 I's together. Cycle 4 is IV, cycle 5 is V, and so on, and it all goes up and down in Roman numerals. And we had someone get to cycle 50 the other day in a new mode that makes it reasonably doable, reasonably easy. So yeah, Roman numerals for the win, I guess. Woo, headshot. Never go for these shots if I was actually trying to score well. Fucking suicidal shots these are. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know. That's all. Yeah. Have they programmed up to 1,000 though? That's the real question that everyone's asking, Cam. But yeah, Broken Edge. I don't know. I mean, IDU is a fantastic game. You know, you can't go wrong with IDU as far as buying that is concerned. The only thing that I would have said with Broken Edge is I've got it and I am keen to play multiplayer, so there's that. That is a thing. Oh, I need to make sure I don't fucking fuck myself up this time. Alright, you're done. You should. You definitely should. Oh, that was a good headshot. Look at that for points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Al. Hey, Al joins us. Fucking 1/10 of a million. Bam. Oh, wouldn't that be... So, me and Cam were talking about that. I think I was talking about it in the stream, actually. Me and Cam have talked about that as to, like, why don't these put these Easter eggs in that, you know, only, like, not necessarily the select few see, but those are a kind of hidden. Then yeah, go. I mean, there is still definitely something for IDU in IDU there for you, I think, because it's one of those games. Hang on. Well, hang on, I'll have to check that in a second, because I don't know what that was. Let me just kill all these, because we need to make sure we do them all, because we can't let everything's got to die, and it's going to be those summoners. Pronounce, yeah, it doesn't go, yeah, it just said a single M, so you'd have to do more to get the effect that I think you're after. So there you go. It's the one and only D-O-double-G. Snoop Dogg. Sounded just like that. Oh, saved by the cobble, sir. Saved by the cobble. Oh, you saved by me being shit. So yeah, on the Broken Edge thing, I mean, I'm always going to say get IDU. Even if you're not into this kind of game, it'll fucking grow on you. I didn't like this game when I first played it. I played the main game, wasn't a fan. Started playing Siege of Heaven, enjoyed it. Then they did a tournament on Siege of Heaven, and I was fucking invested at that point. Uh-oh. It says Idu. Yeah, it says Idu. If you install Meta app on the laptop and connect it to the Quest, you have one thing Meta thing. Oh, interesting. That must be new. Look at all I don't even know what it pronounced those H's as. Go on, Cam. But it doesn't matter because we've got our fancy microphones now, right? Right? Fancy microphones for the win. But yeah, if you're in I can't recommend Broken Edge hard enough because it is a great little sword fighting game. But it's weird. It's like it's a sword fight. It's definitely a sword fighting game. I'm sure of it. Oh, that's always been a problem. But yeah, it's Broken Edge is a bit of a weird one. Is in that it is definitely a sword fighting game. In that it's more of a fencing game, so it depends on what you like. If you like the clash of blades, and the parries and the ripostes, and you know, like because I like all of these things within games. You know, the blocking and the to-ing and fro-ing of combat. That's not what Broken Edge is. Broken Edge is all about the precise hits, singular. I think I've already edited down, unfortunately, those in one of the ID. I can't remember, chat, I'll have to tell you. My memory's shocking. In one of the streams that we did, the after party, I know Vega and someone else should remember because they requested it. Put it on YouTube, boys. In the after party, one of the IDU streams we did, I went and played Broken Edge for about an hour. Just to give you guys a look at what it is. The one thing that I will say, though, is it can be an incredibly frustrating game if you do not know how to play it. And that doesn't mean just play through the tutorial once. You have to play through the tutorial a lot. So, I have not even, as far as me is concerned, Cam, I have not even started. Was it 2 Wednesdays? Yeah, I've probably edited it out already, unfortunately. I'll play it on my birthday for you lot, I get dare say. Because I fucking love that game. Oh, yeah, go on then. And then we'll have you. Yeah, I haven't even started thinking about campaigns yet as far as cycle play and main game on IDU is concerned. And I'll dress that all up as, because I want you guys to have a shot at places high up on the leaderboard and I don't want to be part of the problem, when it's actually more to do with the fact that I'm just a bit fucking lazy and having to do 20 odd 30 odd cycles is looks a bit daunting at the moment. So yeah, let's pretend it's the former. I was usually getting one per cycle, if I'm honest. But again, I haven't seen it. So yeah, we were going to talk about the tournament because we only briefly mentioned it. So I think someone was asking, like, is there anything different with this one? Well, first off, it's going to be basically a 10 minutes of fame tournament. No orphans. No pits, no orphans, no pits, no bosses, no fun. I do get the impression that they've taken pits and orphans out of these tournaments because of what I did, which is very funny. Yeah, it's because Jay was taking all of yours. Does the text? It's Norb. It said, "Does the text?" It said the English bit, and I don't think it said anything after that. Yeah, I've got quite the list. Yeah, I got to the point on Onward where I was looking for a team, had all the gun stock and everything, and was getting pretty good. and was loving the fact that military experience goes very nicely into VR. But then IDU came along, and yeah, that was the end of that. Yeah, she does hate Bob. I think we all collectively hate Bob. He's a fucking idiot. How he got the job in the first place is well beyond me. That's not going to be a sniper shot. Oh, it is, and we do need those. That's good. It's working towards. Hey, well, it wasn't only pits. I did only orphans and won it. Because there weren't any pits, I don't think. It's just some some fucking NPC on 0 caliber in the horde mode, who's a fucking prick. Well, I mean, you killed him because in previous games he just fucking sticks his head in the way of your iron sights. So, you know, he had it coming. I'll give you a pass on that one, Kim. But yeah, so the other thing with the tournament is you get to pick your starting arrow. So now they've only ever done that once. They've only ever done that once, and they've done that in what I think should have been the tournament this time round, and they should have done pit runner, but they should have done it on a different pit. Or even because I would love to see how well I can do now, and some of you guys as well, all of you guys, how well we could do on pit runner time wise on the old rules that they had. I thought the pit runner tournament was absolutely fantastic. So yeah. But yeah, it probably will be garbage. The likelihood is it's going to be 2 garbage arrows and 1 good one, so there won't even be a fucking choice. But yeah, I wish they would done pit runner, because the first one was perdition. What more was special? I don't know. I mean, well, no, curse would be better. Curse would be the boy for mortal, because it would literally tick 1 on everything and then move along. I mean, pestilence would kill large groups quicker, but yeah, curse would become a fire and forget, wouldn't it? That would have been fucking awesome as well. Like, who doesn't want to see Curse just ruin an entire level? Can't just be me. I'd love to see, like, fire a fucking arcing wrath of God across Purgatory. It's fucking lightning everything. Oh, Pit Runner was great. The Pit Runner tournament was fantastic. Oh, it actually said that in Japanese. No idea what it meant. It actually said that in Japanese, whatever you did just then, Norb. But yeah, so... Oh, shit. So as far as the tournament's concerned, it's going to be on Abyss. There's not going to be any not going to be any orphans. Not going to be any pits. Not going to be any bosses. I think Abyss is the fucking worst. Basically, yes, Al. I think Abyss is the fucking worst level to do this style of tournament on. Why am I trying to go through that with a teleport arrow? Oh, too late. Yeah, I think Abyss is the worst possible level to do this style of tournament on, unless they remove the stepping stones and the shop from the equation and just shorten it like they did on one of the sigils in the community challenge. Can't remember which one it was. But yeah, so there's going to be 3 arrows. I don't know. Anyone want to make any predictions? I reckon they're going to put Divine Sight in there. I reckon they'll probably put... what will they put in? It'll probably be something like Barrage of Needles, Tempest, and Divine Sight. The last time they did this whole arrow select side of things... can anyone remember what? Because the arrow select, the last time they did arrow select before you go into a run. No, they won't do Cupid's Wrath. No, they won't do Cupid's Wrath ×3. No way. The one thing that I will say about the tournament, though, before we speculate any further, ensure that you are up to 100%. Yeah, cats will probably be in there. Ensure you are up to 100% completion. And at least have one profile on 100% completion, because completion is going to be a factor. You are not going to need every single achievement, but making sure you have all of the arrows upgraded, because I don't know what we're going to have choices of specials, and making sure you're doing maximum headshot damage is going to be important. Oh, I just have a bit of water. Kitten that just came through as, was it the teenie with the teens? I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? No, the tawny with the teams, but I've just read it. God damn you, speech to chat, or chat to speech, whatever the fuck. The teenie with the teams was, or the teenie with the teens was, that was the 15 minutes of fame. That was the one that I managed to place first on the bow and the crossbow through glorious hail of arrows, orphans, and barrage of needles for Abyss. So, but I haven't got those crutches to rely on this time. Thank you, Super Bright. So, but yeah, that one was the 15 minutes of fame, with that had like Albedo Banjo and all that stuff. Oh, we need to get some. I need to make sure I'm getting some. Well, you're in the right club, Kim. Right there with you, sister. Come on, we need to kill that quick. And that one. And then we need to make sure... Good job, we got loads of these. Are you sniper shots? Damn it. They're not sniper shots. Ugh, that's a nasty situation right there. I'm going to slow that down a bit. See, even if you can't hit all the headshots, you can still put things like Hand of God down, and then it's about rate of fire. And then what you want to be trying to do is adjusting that rate of fire toward the head. Because, let's face it, we're not paying by the arrow. Might as well fucking wang them out there. How are we getting on? Wave 14, not bad. Right, let's take some incursions, because that will actually help us. Should have been doing this from the start, really. You'll see all the top players doing this. I hate it myself. So, because these always interfere with me comboing, which is why I don't put them there. They're great if you are at the stage where you are trying to survive. For me, I'm at the stage where I'm trying to score, and the last thing that I need is those going off interrupting my headshot combos, because it can completely throw you out of whack and has caused me to miss more shots than it's worth. Yeah. And has cost me... the other one that gets me when you have those as well, and I will probably do it whilst we're playing, is they don't look like they're close enough to explode. So you take the shot, and you haven't accounted for travel time, so by the time the shot's about to land, they explode, and you miss, and it fucking drives me wild. So, not in a good way. Come on, Skulls, let's go. you. Right. Let's try and get some life off of some of them. We need to make sure you guys die as a fucking priority. Bit of a waste. So was that. But we got an arrow back out of it, so it's not too bad. Cheers. What? No, they don't break combos. They continue the combo, but like for instance, if I went headshot, and then an incursion went off, that would then ruin my headshot string. If that makes sense. So if I let me try and recreate it. Headshot. If that guy now dies to an incursion, that will then basically reset my 3 headshots in a row to spawn a Cupid down to 0. So that's what gets me, because I'm needing to, on all of these levels, to score well, or to score as highly as I'm capable of doing, you need to be getting Cupids, mainly for the 4 times, but you also need to be getting Cupids to try and spawn those extra arrows. Oh, excuse me, let's take some more incursions though. I'm poo-pooing them, but let's take some more anyway, eh? Because at the end of the day, we're going for survival here, kill everything and survive, so, you know, that is within the realms of what we want to do. My least favourite arrow. I was going to say shrapnel blast, but I don't think it is. Do you know what arrow always pisses me off when I see it? And it's mainly because of how much I've played Runner. Divine Sight 1. Fuck that piece of shit arrow. They haven't even adjusted the amount that you get. It's like Divine Sight 5, you get what, 29 in a blessed quiver? Divine Sight 3, you get something like 35 or 36. Oh no, it's like 47 in a blessed quiver or something silly. And then Divine Sight 1 is sat there at 19 standard and fucking 26 in a blessed quiver. And, you know, it's like, come on now, adjust the numbers so that they're proportionate, just like every fucking other arrow is. But no. Because programming. I know, right? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, Unholy Wind for the wind. Win. That compound that I've been playing, it's quite funny. I can't remember if I showed you guys the sonic emitter, which is a gun that fires sound waves. Now, I was hoping that it was going to be a bit of a joke gun, and that when you fire it, like, you know, all the enemies might start fucking dancing, or maybe like start doing the Thriller zombie shuffly thing or something along those lines. Something cool and stupid like that. I wouldn't put it past Bevan. And turns out it's not. It's kind of, for me at the moment, and I don't know, there's too many people that are saying it's really good, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's a bit shit, isn't it? To me, the sound emitter gun is kind of like the Unholy Wind gun. Did we get both? Yes! You might not have it on... It's on... sorry, on Compound. This is Compound the game if you haven't got that yet. It takes sniper rifle ammunition, but basically what it does, I'll probably show you it at some point, but what it does is you fire it out and it fires sound waves in front, and the prospect of the gun is it reflects enemy shots back to them at the same time as amplifying them, so it increases their damage. And everybody, including Bevan, because he said to me in chat the other day, he's like, what's your favourite gun? And I was like, well, I haven't played the minigun yet, but I'm awfully close and I'm sure it would be that. But at the moment, what's my favourite gun? Well, it's the bow, obviously. And he's like, okay, fine. What an answer to a great question, eh? He's like, all right, fine. I'm probably not going to get anything more out of you than that. What's your worst? Oh, right, okay. No, I probably didn't show it off then. Because I might not have had it at that point. maybe, because I didn't have everything unlocked at that point, I don't think, or I just might not have picked it up or shown it because I fucking hate it. And he said, like, I was like, what's worse? And I was like, sonic emitter, what the fuck? What's the point in that gun? And he's like, really? Everyone seems to think that that's the most OP weapon going and is ridiculously powerful. And I was like, are these people playing the game on easy? Because I was trying to justify it to him. I was like, how is it the most powerful gun? Yes, it reflects shots back at the enemy and it amplifies them, so it increases the damage. But the problem is, well, first off, it's about as reliable as fucking a chocolate fire guard, in that a lot of the time you can fire it and it doesn't reflect the bullets, or it reflects them in a way that just fucking sends them off into the yonder and not back to the enemy. Secondly, in the modes that I'm playing that game in, I don't want fucking guards even getting the chance to squeeze a shot off. You know, it'd be like in this game going, oh yeah, such and such arrow's so great because you can send arrows back to the monks. It's like, motherfucker, at cycle 20, I do not even want them seeing me, let alone shooting at me. You know, you get the drop on your opponent. You don't let them shoot you and then hope to reflect it back later. So, but I don't know, I'd like to think that I'm getting pretty good at that game. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe my tune will change, but for now, the sonic emitter remains the unholy wind of Compound. I know some of you in the chat have got that game. Let me know what you think of it, because I just don't. So right, what else we got? We can do that one now, I reckon. Cool, let's get that one, and we'll do that at the same time as... We'll do that at the same time as... we need to get some more of that. 20 exploding heads of gap shots. Easy enough. Yeah, you goddamn right we do. Yeah, but the problem is, Norb, in XCOM 2, he'll get that weapon and it'll go, oh yeah, there's a 99% chance the reflected shot will fucking hit. And what will happen? You know what will happen. Fucking 99% my ass. I've missed more 99% shots in XCOM than any other RTS, turn-based, real-time strategy, any game in fucking history. Bastard XCOM. Even as far back as the old XCOMs used to do exactly the same. So, 99%, mate. 99 times out of 100, you got this. Take the shot, miss. It's like, see, that's that 1 out of the 100. Take another one, why don't you? Shot, miss. Fuck you, game. 99%. Bollocks. So, yeah. XCOM. So, yeah. On the... Oh, yeah, we got onto Unholy. I was just trying to go back through the conversation with what little memory I had. We got onto the Sonic Emitter because of Unholy Wind. We got onto Unholy Wind because they might put that in the tournament. So, yeah. As far as the tournament's concerned, my thought... it's fucking sickening. My thoughts on the tournament are... I already have a red name in Discord, so I don't really feel any need to finish in the top 5. I was chatting to Sean about this the other day. I don't really feel any need to finish in the top 5, unless it's like huge amounts of legend point difference between top 5 and top 10. I'd much rather somebody gets a coloured name role in the Discord that hasn't got one already. Because, you know, why do I need fucking 2? I don't even need 1. Didn't even want 1. I'd much preferred extra legend points. But then the other problem that I've got as well is, like, again, I can't remember if I said this on stream last or not. I don't think the tournament was announced then. But it's like, in fact, that's something we're going to do. I'm going to go and check. Because they have updated and I haven't looked yet. So I might have to eat my fucking words here. But, to my knowledge, there is nothing for me in the legend point system. You know, that system that's supposed to, you know, keep us playing over and over and over again. there's nothing for me because there are no rewards at level 10. So what's the fucking point? Eh? Answer me that. Right, so we need to... What was it? A cloned Cupid, a cloned skull, and a... Ooh, that's a point. Cloned Cupid, cloned skull, and a cloned orphan. Okay, so here's something that this level actually might be quite useful on. Yeah, right. No, they're not secret, Cam. At the beginning of last season, when I was at level 8, there were no rewards for level 9. They were introduced in the first couple of updates. This time there hasn't been. So, yeah, I don't think they're secret. But I'll have a look when we've finished this. So one of the things I'm thinking, because a lot of people have said that they've had problems with the making sure the exploding skull kills something. I wonder if that would work, though. So what I'm thinking is, if you can make sure that an exploding skull gets cloned, well then, when you shoot the exploding skull, it will always kill something else. But the only problem with that is the exploding skull that's getting killed by the explosion from the original exploding skull, what's that killing? So that, yeah, might be a problem, and it's probably not going to be one that I'm going to test either, if I'm honest. Go on, give us 2. Yes, that'll sort us out for arrows later. Nice one, Cam. Thank you for joining us, sir. Oh, lovely. You, man. I want you. Right, so that's our orphan in the bag. Now all we got to... Oh, I was lucky. Through his legs and into the toe of the guy behind. Now all we got to do... is... clone a skull and clone a Cupid. Now... Again, this is part and parcel of the problem, I think, with Siege, because that is, unfortunately, depending on your skill level, because you're not going to be able to kill a Cupid unless you can reliably hit 3 headshots in a row, which is a bit shit. You've also obviously got to keep Matey alive as well. He's in a good position to clone Cupids, but I fucking guarantee you, now that I've said that, the Cupids will not fly that way. So we'll leave him cloning stuff for now. Well, we can. It's not like I've got a fucking choice. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3. Please clone it. Go on, clone it. Yeah, it's going over his head. Lovely. Let's pop that down. Do 2? Do 3? No, you're not going to do 3. That's the kind of money shot that you are looking for on this level, by the way. Double gap. Not double gap. Gap shot on, like, doubled up Cupids in the back pocket. I've never been particularly good at that, which is why my nefarious evasion scores always suck. But back there, see, that one flew that way. But then this is another reason why this level is quite RNG heavy, because they don't always go that fucking way. A lot of the time they go that way. And there's not really a way that you can get them that affects it either. They'll either go left or they'll go right, and they seem to favour going right. But that's genuinely what you need to do, is you need to have a good long combo going. You then need to hope that Cupids go that way, go past a summoner, get targeted, get doubled up, and then you've got 2 options. There's a single gap shot there, and if I'm right, it's either a single or it might even be a double there. Someone who's more experienced on Nefarious Invasion will have to tell you that one, because I always look at this level and go, you know what, I've got enough points this season, I'll take top 10, that's fine, because then I don't have to bother with the Nefarious Invasion, because it almost hurts my brain firing from left to right as much as, I don't know, Al making me play Siege of Heaven left fucking handed, or right handed rather. But yeah. Right, what else do we need? So we've got the double up on the Cupid. Now we just need a double up on Skulls. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to kill everything. I see, like, I've got an idea, and I think I've mentioned this to Super Bright, but I think it's beyond them coding wise. I've got something that I think they should do with Siege of Heaven to make it more popular. Come on. Oh, that's gonna... Don't blow, don't blow, don't blow. Bastard. Bastard. Never mind. It's all good. Oh, oh, oh. Yes! Oh, it's doubled. What the fuck? Gotta make sure I kill him first. There we go. Bosh! Oh, is it not kill? Yeah, it's not happening now. All right, I know exactly. This is why I mentioned you, because I was putting a precursor down to that fucking comment. Oh, you should just play it left-handed, Rob. You'll be fine. Or you're right-handed. Yeah, fuck off. No thanks. If you want to destroy my sanity and stop me streaming, yeah, let's do fucking right-handed on the wrong way around on Siege of Heaven. Right. So we got what we're here for. We do need to kill more summoners, so we might as well do that whilst I'm just fucking chatting. So yeah, we'll carry on doing that. I don't think there was anything else here for us. If anyone else can fucking remember, I know I can't. Oh, one of the things that I should mention, because Rena's obviously put quite a lot of work into this as well, is although I said there isn't a way for you to check your achievements whilst you are in game, on our beloved little Facebook group, Rena's put time in to make sure that fuck off. So Rena's put it's a great challenge. I'll give it a go. So Rena's put some work in and made sure that all of the achievements, I believe, for Siege of Heaven are up as a viewable and also as a downloadable document. So what you could do is you could have that on your phone and have that as an ATOM memoir next to you. Obviously, it wouldn't tell you because you can actually update the document as well to tick which ones you have and which ones you don't. So if Siege of Heaven is your kind of thing and you're enjoying it and you want to try and get it done as quickly as possible and efficiently, don't watch this stream, obviously, and yeah, get that downloaded. Thank Rena for her hard work. So the idea that I had, because I've been playing quite a lot of, what are they called? They're called Bullet Heaven games, or they are called ASS games, or Shooter Survival games. Somebody coined that, I don't know who. If Goat Force Gaming was in the channel, he'll tell you all about it. I got the whole term of Bullet Heaven, I heard him say it first. And basically what it is, if anyone's played games like Vampire Survivor, that's the big one that I know. Like Vampire Survivor's the original, and I never even really played that one, but I've played lots of clones, and some of them are good, some of them better, some of them worse, but it doesn't matter what those games are. The whole idea is you are being continually swarmed by enemies and you are constantly leveling yourself up, and the amount of enemies that are coming in is increasing and you are constantly getting more powerful. Doing so efficiently means that you can outlive the horde by just fucking holding them back. Now let me put this to you as an idea. What if the horde that was going towards the wave, or was it maybe even coming towards us, was infinite. And then between waves, instead of 4 shitty boxes that are life, shit arrow, arrow that I can't afford, they were something like upgrade all regular arrows to wildfire. Double the size of exploding head explosions, and do triple shot of some, triple shot as regular. And my whole point is, like, if anybody's played a game like Mother Gunship, where you are constantly bolting things onto your guns, hello, Andre, if you're constantly bolting things onto your guns and being able to just bring more and more firepower to go up against more and more enemies, so it's almost like it would be, like, in that circumstance, a proper roguelite, like, or what have you, where you are constantly upgrading your character. They'd probably have, see, I said to them, when I first saw the 360 map, I was like, I think you've missed a trick here. You could do what I've said with that 360 map really well, because everything's coming towards you. So, but then for me, it would be then like, it'd still be a little bit of RNG involved, because you might not get the upgrades that you want, but then you can start going towards builds. So you could then have something like change regular arrows to wildfire shots, and hey ho, all of a sudden wildfire would actually get fucking used, because you'd have infinite of it. And then you'd have it so that, like, I don't know, all wildfires do additional damage over time, and that you would be able to upgrade that to silly proportions. And then you would have it so that wildfires maybe make a burning effect on the floor, like a Molotov cocktail, and and everything can continuously upgrade and just get better. So, but hey, what do I know? Oh, that was the worst shot. Yeah, it's definitely a very handy list. We'll just, we're not really need to bother, we just need to kill the summoners, don't we? This is one of those ones that's just like a fucking work quest, fucking fetching carries. But yeah, I'd love to see something like that. It's quite similar to the Rogue Ascent game that we did an introducing stream on not so long ago. I can't remember if I need to cover that again. I probably do, because he's added some extra bits and pieces to that. There's now a full-on boss battle, and there's also a very similar thing to what I'm talking about, this whole bullet hell, where it's just waves of enemies coming at you, and between waves you modify up and upgrade your guns. However, you don't upgrade yourself power-ups wise yet, but I believe that's coming. It's a very popular genre of games, these whole Vampire Survivor stuff on PC. And I think it could be on VR as well, because it does lend itself to it quite nicely, I think. Right, that's where she's lifting the lyrics from. Knew it wasn't all her own work. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Kim, I think you did it last year as well, didn't you? Just make some very amusing Christmas songs, but with IDU words, phrases, and things that we all know and love. She doesn't, like, fucking actually, pull a finger out, get up and actually sing them, maybe record, do a little dance. Come on, Kim. Fucking hell. Just lyrics. Dancing on stream when? But yeah. How many more summoners can we... we can get a few more summoners. We can get a few more summoners. 66 is a lot. It's a lot of summoners for a level that I hate playing. Hate's a strong word. Hate's a very strong word. I'm not a fan. Oh, there you go. There's my Christmas stream lined up and waiting. Sing on of K2 songs live. What a fucking treat. I may be able to talk, but I can assure you I can't sing. Funnily enough, my dad's a very talented singer. Didn't pass to me. John. What do I want for Christmas? Dave wrote. Did Dave Rhodes leave? I can't remember if he's still here. Dave knows what I want for Christmas. Dave fucking knows, because I must mention it every fucking stream. Give me my fucking needles back. I'm nothing without my needles. What do I want for Christmas? I mean, if you're offering, I'll take, I'll take a, I don't know, an Oculus Quest Pro or 2, I guess. Just for the controllers, you know, not the actual headset. I am quite keen to see how well the tracking of those controllers works. I know, I've had, yeah, even Kim knows, come on. I've had a few people like mention and message me, Miss Jaeger, who we were talking on Facebook about a week back about trying to sort. Well, that was part of the reason why I was trying to show you guys during the stream how to sort out controller drift via the actual settings, as opposed to actually having to do anything mechanical cleaning the controller. And the reason why I know how to do this is because I've had to do it. Because I know how I've had to do it on, you know, multiple occasions. And so what I'd never buy a Quest Pro myself. I mean, you know, Meta, if you think I'm doing your company some favors, you know, send me one. I'll show it off. Don't think I won't show it off. But I tell you what, I'm selling out to Pico the first opportunity I get. Who's going to win that battle? So I'd love to try out the controllers, and that's more to do with the fact. That I'm going to have a quick drink. Nice one, Indy. Cheers, Matt. Talk soon, yeah? So, yeah. So, yeah, we'll take one of these. I'm looking at the point now, so my headset is 2 years old. I've just replaced the left controller, as I think I said, just before the warranty clapped out. As far as the right controller is concerned, that one is... that one is... I think the stick's on the way out, but of course I'm out of warranty, so I can't just send it away now. I'll have to have a look at that then. I saw someone today say that they'd locked their headset up with them, with one of the, I didn't even know, one of the people that commented, I didn't even know you could do like an unlock swishy swashy code with them, and they'd done it on their original controllers, and then the Quest Pro controllers weren't picking it up or something along those lines, I think it was. And technical term, that obviously swishy swashy unlock procedures. And oh, that's a good one. Boom. Yeah, I'd be keen to see how good the tracking is. And to be fair, the place that I would test out. So yeah, my point is, I'm not going to be able to get. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to get any of my controllers replaced anymore. And if I'm going to get some controllers for my Quest 2, I might just splurge on the Pro ones. Possibly. We'll see. Because it's like... there you go. Because am I right in thinking the Quest 2 controllers, Pro controllers, are like 200 quid for a pair? Okay. Yeah, am I right in thinking... I don't know what the price is, but it was like 200 quid for a pair. And if I remember rightly, the normal Oculus ones are 70 quid. So it's like, well, you're stumping up, what, an extra 60 quid? 140 for two or 200 for two for the Pro ones. And I'd like to see if the extra cameras and the extra tracking actually fucking work. This would be the place. Okay, that kind of changes it. Fucking double. Oh, $300. Okay, so that's probably going to be about 250 quid. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, is it $300 or 300 quid? Fuck me, we get screwed. Bastards. Yeah, $300, 300 euros, 300 pounds. All the same. Who cares, huh? But yeah, that's a bit shit then. That's ridiculous. Why do they even? Smooth your roll. Is it quite good or better? That'll be the big one. What did Norb just... Oh, okay. Yeah, question mark. Just so we know, if you want to really confuse me, put question mark as the only thing. Because it just tells me your name and doesn't actually say anything. There you go. Fucking chat-to-speech hack right there. It just went Norbiton on beams and then nothing. Nothing. Oh. Oh, well, we don't need that achievement anyway. We've already got it. Think. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, it's done it again. Norbiton beans said... Oh, yeah, here we go. Fucking hell. What are you saying? I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hey, it's fine. I'll play the game. More messaging history for me. I think is part of the reason, or part of the way YouTube decides whether it's going to push videos or not. So, playing right into my hands, people. But yeah, there you go. Chat-to-speech hacks. Fair enough. You'll have to let us know, because I'd be obviously very keen to put them through their paces. I'd love to see. Are you trying other things now? No, oh right, okay, yeah. It does the same with a question mark. So basically, anything that it considers a special character, speech chat stands no chance on, so that you are aware. There you go. Vital information brought to you by Silver-tongued idiot. Oh, that was a good one. Go on, double it up. Come on now, love. Let's see if it is there. So that is the bingo shot right there. 4 times. Just like that. But obviously being combo when you do it. So yeah, 4 times gap shot. And I believe that was a long shot as well. I wasn't looking. I wasn't paying attention. But what I don't know is whether there is a double gap shot past there, because it's so rare to get that you never want to test. But I suspect, I would say that if you shot through that archway, if you fired a shot there, it would go through one archway and then through that other bit of shit on the other side, like the broken you know, technical terms coming out all over left, right and centre, the broken archway bit, it would go through that as well. So that technically means that Tempest has passed through 2 gaps. But then the problem with that is, where do they despawn and you are then shooting blind? You have to time that. And as some of you guys may know, as far as timing is concerned, it is, well, in some games, it's not my strongest suit, let's put it that way. As, well, yeah, if India was here, he'd tell you. On Among Us, there's one game in particular where a thing rotates and you have to crank a shaft into it, and it's a timing game, and it's slow, and even then I sucked at it. It's like timing games are my kryptonite. Yeah. It should. I don't think it should be an update, Al. I think it should be something in the preferences, if I'm honest. Because somebody who... I mean, yeah, to be honest, Hand of God, there's no reason to fire multiple ones, because one just cancels out the other. So it is a bit of a fuck you to the player. But it's like, well, where do you stop with doing that then in that case? And I think... Was that... Are you doubling up that Cupid there, sir? And thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Go on. No, that's just a single gap. Did I get them both? I don't think I got them both, because there's only one. Yeah, it should... I would happily see something in the preferences that would say single-use special arrow in Siege of Heaven. Yes, no. Oh, I'm fine on rhythm games, no problem. I can fucking move, Norb, you should see me. I'm very comfortable on expert, on the likes of Beat Saber. Hard on pistol whips. Has little, well, not no challenge, but on, you know, maps that I've played a little bit. But then the thing with things like Beat Saber is I pride myself on not learning the maps, but reacting to them. Which, I mean, you should learn them, but I'm not at that stage. I would play Expert for fitness. The only reason why I don't play Expert Plus... Oh, we need to kill you. Quick. There we go. The only reason why I didn't move up to Expert Plus is because I found Expert Plus was, like, to this... And I like doing big sweeping movements because apparently that's how you score best. But, you know, I want to fucking move. And having it do this where it's all in the wrists, that's like, well, that's not Beat Saber anymore, is it? So, and I'm sure there's people that can do Expert Plus and move fast. But, I don't know. I felt like I was getting everything that I needed from Expert. That's the drum one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm keen to have a look at that one as well, actually. Is it Ragnarok, the drum one? Yeah, I think it is. Well, it is definitely slower progress. How many achievements did we start on? I can't even remember. We were like 71% or something like that. 6 cents. Yeah, maybe it's... I don't know. Maybe I should have pushed a little bit further on it. Yeah, maybe I should have pushed a little bit further on it. I don't know. I just didn't like Expert. I wanted the complexity, but I didn't want to add additional speed. I don't know. Again, though, having said that, I've played Expert enough now where it's kind of a walk in the park. I just don't think I want to push to the next level. I've already gone through normal to hard was quite easy. Hard to Expert took a while, and then Expert to Expert Plus, cheers Vega. Expert to Expert Plus was a bit, what we got? Score 33 multi-kills. 66 enemies. I mean, I think we're all scared of that at some point. Kill Anakin with an ambush. Headshot, gap shot. Oh, we can get that easy. What we like timing wise? Go for a little... Oh, we've got plenty of battery there, haven't we? Haven't we? Yeah, loads of battery. Hit an enemy with... No. Kill... Oh, we need to be killing Anakin with headshots anyway. So that one's easy. That one's just obnoxious. Why? I don't want to have to kill that many fucking bats when there's 4 at a time, twice in a... Oh, well, once or twice in a wave if you're lucky. Summon a hatred. Right, we're getting there on that one. Even that one's obnoxious. Complete the game 10 times. So we should be able to... Okay, so this next one then, what we'll go for... Well, hey, you keep on top of your asthma by playing Beat Saber, right? Relentless Guardian we should be able to get, because I think that's one more left. We should be able to get Surprise Finish, because that's... Well, I know where the shot is. We've just got to set it up. So we'll go and do that one next. So, Anakin headshot kills. Actually, hang on, was it headshot only kills? Can't remember. David's trick. Kill Anakin with a headshot 22 times. Right, well, I always kill him with a headshot, so that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, as I was saying about on, I mean, you know, I might make a regular of it streaming wise as well. I obviously want to keep on doing IDU, but as I think I've said to you guys, I'm getting to the point where it's like, well, what else can I do? I've never been one to just play a game for the sake of playing a game. I like to think that I can at least show people things or do things. But yeah, as K2 was saying, it's something that has crossed my mind doing a... oh, we need to get skeleton sniper shots as well. This is a good level for that. Something that's crossed my mind doing streams where I play a variety of games, because I want to show you guys, Norb, you will like Starlight Eternal. It's like a full-on 3D moving around using your hands RTS space capital ship combat game. So big spaceships. It's very good. Quite a reasonably cartoony, kinda artsy style. But it grows on you, I think. And it's good. Do like me Void Warfare games. There's another one that I've got, which is like that, but full on. Yeah, no, it is fun. The one thing that Starlight Eternal has now that, I think I spoke about it in another stream, that has my interest is there is a, well, it isn't actually endless, but there is a mode where, so doing the campaign, min-maxing, you can't get like a full-on armada with all the shit that you want, but they have added a mode where you can do that. So it almost becomes like these bullet hell games that I'm enjoying a lot of. This is where we get our sniper headshot, our ambush shot. So what we do, could probably use a Tempest for this as well. The shot is going to be right there, and we're going to whittle him down to within an inch of his life. I know, right? I mean, there is actually a possibility of that. So this is where we want to make that. And what you want to do with that shot is you whittle down his life and you wait until his left shoulder is moving backwards. If you take the shot whilst his left shoulder is moving forward, you vastly reduce the hitbox for his head. To the point where I think there's a point when his left shoulder is in front where it almost covers his entire head. It doesn't look like it does, but the hitboxes do. So yeah, that's a prick of a shot to make. Did we need... Like... no, that's something that I could do. One of the things that I was going to have a chat with the devs at Starlight is... because I like my RTS games, and it is right. I used to really like RTS games until I was like, it boils down to who can rush the best and efficiency, which is fine. But you know, as you get older, things get a little slower. So I don't know, and maybe you ain't got the time to compete, or you put a VR headset on. What I was planning on doing in Starlight Eternal, unfortunately, you can't rename ships. But what I was hoping to do is, in Starfleet Eternal, you can have them on Armada. So obviously, I will have the flagship, and I will quite happily, by chat, the ship that it wants, and you guys can tell me what we outfit it with, so that you can learn a little bit of the game under the protective wing of my capital ship. And worst case scenario, you'll all blow up and fucking die in hard vacuum. So, win-win, right? If only we could rename it, because then I could call my capital ship the USS Rottencrotch, and then you guys could call your ship whatever you want to call it. And it would be glorious. I think you have the ability to do that in another game that I have that is quite similar. I'll have to check that out. I got onto the beta of it, barely played it, because I just didn't have a chance. And yeah, but and as Al was saying about the whole FPS side of things, again, this will be Indy's fault. So if I end up doing it, you've got him to blame, and you can go and help him out if you think it's a good thing. Is him and Shui, who's the guy who does Power on VR, which is another channel that I highly recommend you go and have a look at, because he's got some good reviews and shit on there. Was it just headshots we needed? It was, wasn't it? Headshot kills. Oh, I got lucky then. See that left shoulder? Fucking gets in the way every time. Indy, Shui, and Mac in VR are all on at me now to get something like Contractors, because they all play Contractors. There is, for UIDU Faithful, because I know a few of you have got it, for UIDU Faithful, I keep on looking at this ninja mode, and this ninja mode has you running around with a katana and a bow. And I was playing in this Among Us game the other night, and some things were said about what I can do, or what I think I can do with a bow in games, and then some things were said about this group's top players and how I'll get fucking annihilated. So there's maybe a hint of competition possibly there. Maybe. I don't think I've ever been one to back down from fucking anything. So yeah, that'll probably happen. So, but having said that, they're all a really good bunch of guys. Like, for instance, Weeb was telling me the other day that they kill him all the time. But because they're killing him all the time, and it's because, admittedly, as he said to me, his reactions just aren't quite as fast as the young'uns. So the young'uns always apologise to him, which I thought was very sweet and condescending all at the same time. But, you know, again, it's all done in good fun. Oh, it's racking them up. What are we doing again? Oh, that's you. We were getting headshot kills on old Annie. I'll try and do some bingo shots for you if I get chance, but yeah, I'll try and do some bingo shots for you if I get chance. I really would love to show you guys me playing this proper, but it's not. Me playing this proper is about as fun experience as me playing Runner properly. And you've all seen how I play Runner to grind out the times that I was getting. Constant restarts. Because there's times where you have to cut your losses. Because it's fucking idiotic not to, basically. You're clutching at straws if you think a run is going to go particularly well from a certain point, when it's clearly fucking not. God, I think that's the first headshot Cupids I've hit tonight. I mean, it is Anakim's Advance, so give myself a little bit of a break. Yeah, that sounds like it. I mean, I don't have to do I don't have to do my normal times. That was an extremely bad bingo shot because I had to use multiple Tempests. But I did get the perfect in there, so that was worth... That was a 500,000 point wave, so that's not bad. I mean, it's not great for this, but we're only wave 7. But no, time zones is a factor, but the reason why I go at 8 PM is that's convenient for me. And when I asked various people, it seemed to be convenient for the vast majority. I think the only person and it pisses me off that I can't cater for everybody. I really wish I could. But I think the only one that misses out on what we do streaming wise is Joe. And I really want to get Joe in, but I can't, I tried to cater for everybody, but unfortunately Korea doesn't fall within that bell curve, unfortunately. I think it was Korea. But he still makes it from time to time. But if it was I probably wouldn't do it as a stream, though, for the same reason. I mean, maybe I just need to get over myself, but I look at it along the lines of, for me, it's important if I'm doing a stream that I'm chatting with you guys. Yeah. No, that sounds about right, Norb. But then, that might be a little bit too... early in the afternoon for some people, so I could potentially do stuff later. But as I said, if I was playing with you guys, I don't think I would stream it, because those of you I'm not playing with, I'd want to chat with, but I'd also want to make sure I'm giving my attention to the people that I'm playing with. I don't want to have to do both. I'm sure I could, but one side of me doesn't want to be that guy that's, chatting to his mates in game whilst telling them to be quiet whilst I listen to what somebody's telling me through a fucking headpiece. And as I said, I'm sure I could do it, and maybe I just need to get over myself because everybody else does it. But I don't know. I'm happy to divide my attention when it's just me that has to put up with the dividing. That's fine. But when I'm dividing it between specific people, I don't know. It's like, having said that, though, Mac does it, Shuey does it, Indy does it. He'll be chatting with us whilst listening to his stream. But I don't know. For me, I'd always prioritise the people that I'm playing with, and then you're neglecting another set of people, which, it's how fucking wars happen, isn't it? So, as you'll have seen with the what I call bingo shots or money shots or whatever you want to call them that I've taken so far, they haven't actually been that good, and that's part and parcel as much down to... Let's get a bit of HP off of you. That's as much down to RNG as it is my setup, because you cannot predict, or again, this might be the difference between me and some of the top scorers on this level. Oh, give me the fucking thing. Well, we can't bingo shot him, so this then becomes a farming wave. Oof, that was lucky. That wasn't. They were supposed to have taken that out. Let's just get them finished up. There we go. What was I fucking saying? Can't remember now. Can't have been that important. Oh yeah, RNG. So I don't know if there is a specific way to make enemies fall out of Anakim how you want them to. There you go. Yeah, we are pretty varied. But then the thing is, I'm sure if I set a time on one side of things, the problem is, though, this now means I need to start thinking about getting a Discord together, doesn't it? Or a group. Well, I can't be bothered. I don't want to have to. Nope, you wanted a job, didn't you? You wanted to be a fucking mod, didn't you? Do you want to go and make me a Discord? Because I ain't got a fucking clue. I mean, I'm sure I could find out, but I just can't be bothered. Mod status for Discord server for Silver Tongue? Anyone? Any takers? I don't think it's that important. I can just fucking... the one thing that I will say... Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, to be fair, weekend streams are best for me anyway, but I do like to stream on the weekends, but I also like to have at least something in between. But this is mainly down to how I think you need to play the YouTube game, and it's taken me just under 2 years, I think it is, to get monetized, or just over 2 years, maybe. No, hang on, it'd be 2 years when I put my, like, when I first started doing it, it'd be 2 years in April, so 4 months back. So yeah, 20 months. And I've, again, I don't know if any of you guys have realised, but I've religiously done 2 videos a week, which is why I decided, and there's never been more than like a 3 or 4 day gap between those 2 videos. And the reason being is because that's just a piece of advice I was fed from the start. And I hear it get counted all the time that you don't need to do that, but I don't know. Here I am. But then since I started doing live streaming, that's a lot easier to do, because live streaming, I just come on and I just play a game and chat with you guys, which is great. That doesn't take 20 to 30 hours to craft. That's just me. I maybe, you know, obviously it takes a lot of planning and preparation to organise plans of attack for what we're going to do overnight, except when it doesn't and I just fucking wing it. Like tonight's stream. Oh, come on, give me the thing. Yeah, could be. To be fair, I have fewer viewers. Again, it doesn't matter. I don't know if I've said before. If I'm streaming to one person and I'm helping that one person, that's fine. That's enough, because then I've got at least someone who is talking, listening, and could be potentially being helped, which is the key, I suppose, to keeping me flowing. I hate doing this. Fucking suck at it because of that bastard. That's why I don't. So this, again, this is what top players do. I do not. You're not fucking getting away to tell your Cupid friends. They Hand of God on this level here, which then if you get a headshot, it doesn't waste anything. But you Hand of God there, and then you wait for the enemies to be deep within the Hand of God before you put that third headshot down to make the Cupid super slow to allow you to get that headshot. Every fucking time I do it, I miss the Cupid headshot. When they're flying at full speed, left to right, no fucking problem. Usually, I can at least get a hit on them, if not a headshot. I'm quite good at Anakin's Advance. This is, if you are moving to the stage of trying to get headshots on Cupids, this is where you learn how to do that. But trying to do it with a Hand of God, for me, it's like, well, the reason why you would use a Hand of God to get those Cupids is to headshot the Cupid to get another arrow. Why waste an arrow that you need to get resources that you might not? But more importantly, Hand of God in and trying to hit the headshots on Cupids for me is just, yeah, fuck that. It doesn't work for me, and I've tried it too many times. And it's not that I can't do it, it's just the one time that it doesn't pay off. And it, as anyone who plays Siege of Heaven to kind of any level, if you put yourself into a situation where there's the one time it doesn't work and doesn't pay off, you can't play that way. Because unless you've got, again, the watchword of Siege of Heaven is consistency. And if you don't have consistent tactics and consistent strategies, then you will miss a shot. And then you miss a shot and it's all fucking gone down the toilet. See? I mean, not that there's too much toilet time going on right now, but We're just going for headshots on old Annie. Oh, I need to be getting those headshots, don't I? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Headshot, 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 headshot. Oh, I didn't even need these. Should have been looking out for skeleton sniper shots as well. But yeah, so I'll demonstrate what I was talking about. So you would headshot that one. Yep. But what, yeah, exactly that, Al. So what you would do in this situation is you would wait for the things to get deep. Another problem is skulls, because you don't want to hit them, because that ruins the whole fucking game. See? But you wait for them to get as deep as possible, and then hit them so that the Cupid goes through even more of the bubble. When I've got a long draw of a Cupid through the bubble, it's easier. Bit easier. And then that's the other problem with Hand of Gods. Fuck Hand of God. But yeah, that's, for me, that's the other problem, is there's no... You can get a feel for when they're going to collapse, but... Oh, goody. Yeah, they... There's no indication as to when they're going to collapse. That's something that I'd like to see on Hand of God. Maybe if they changed it... I mean, though, having said that, it's powerful enough, and this is more of a fucking player crutch than anything. But I'd like to see it so that maybe a Hand of God starts off as a dark blue, and when it is about to fail, fades to a light blue before it shrinks. So that you've at least got a fucking idea of when it's going to happen. Because, I mean, I think we all know that it stays up for 15 seconds. But then, oh, I think it's 15 seconds. I don't think I've actually ever timed it. Problem is, when you are manipulating slow time, like any good IDU player would, that 15 seconds gets awfully fucking skewed. So you never quite know. Oh, right in the fucking foot. Have some of that. And what about you? So, fucking hit the rolled shoulder. Hello, Wi-Fi. Good time to be alive, Wi-Fi. Good time to join. I don't even know why I mentioned toilet time. Can't remember. How shocking a memory I must have. Or maybe I'm just verbally diarrheaing all over the place right now as I'm trying to get these headshots. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That was a miss. Hello, Fee. Look at good entry, Fee. Completely missed the Cupid. Bullseyed a knight in the face that I wasn't even aiming for. Good entry, Fee. Well done. Better than Wi-Fi's. His was something about toilet time. For me, anyway. So, yeah, for those of you just joining us, we are pushing through the 0% Siege of Heaven side of things. A lot of what we've got to do tonight is work, so it's more of a just me fucking chatting to you lot whilst I'm playing the game, if I'm honest. I should really stop using these phrases, shouldn't I? No, that'll be the next one. On the greatest day known to me and Doge. Yeah, how's about that, Doge VR? One of my subscribers and one of the guys that comes and chats with me that I met whilst playing Into the Radius stream has the same birthday as me. A fucking small world. But then, I suppose, odds are on my side with that sort of thing, I guess. Alright, how many more of those are we going to need? Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, Fee, but as we've already established, you have to be there. Sorry. I almost gave you a shout about Among Us last night, because I know you're one of the ones that struggles to get multiplayer games with anybody. So, but unfortunately, they were all out of spaces. But, yeah, I think if anyone wants to have a good laugh at my expense, and also Max at various points, and I suppose Indy's as well. Well, no, I don't think I did anything particularly nasty to Indy. Yeah, there is a Among Us stream up on Indy_VR or Indy VR's channel of me playing Among Us for the first time. Oh, no. You got it then. Yeah, no, I saw that one pop up. And yeah, thank you for the retribution side of things. I will pick that up soon. How many we got left? Oh, well, in that case, Norb, that's like insta-mod then, in that case. I know you've been after it, so insta-mod that is. Yeah, Doge's application is in the fucking pipeline, mate. So yeah, if your birthday's the same, well. Hey, look, if you want to be mod, and I'm sure you do, I'm just giving you encouragement to start doing IDU videos. I give mod status when. Make me a Discord or start doing some content. I will fucking push you. Better believe it. I know it sounds funny, but... well, not funny. I know it sounds strange, but, you know, I almost didn't start doing YouTube because I'm like, I can't be bothered. What if people don't like it? You know, and all the little things that go through your head when you start doing these bits and pieces. And then I was like, actually, I don't fucking care. I'm going to do it because I want to do it. And if people like it, great. If they don't, fuck them. So... I believe is the correct attitude. Oh shit, that was bad. Oh, don't even know why I'm worried. I'm not going for score. Hey, waste of a Tempest that was. Yeah, that is a thing, unfortunately. I haven't had that problem for a little while. I tell you what you could do in that circumstance, which is completely legitimate, is concentrate on shorts for now. I'm sure you can meme it up on some IDU shorts and skits and such. There's plenty on the table. Wish I had a chance to do him some justice. Keep on meaning to do this Black Knight one. I think it'd be quite funny, but I don't know. You guys will probably be the judge of that. It'll make me laugh, so that's enough, unfortunately. But I got to get to, like, probably cycle 10, maybe 15. And then I'd want to continue that run as well. So then there's the risk of dicking about trying to get footage on something that I might want to continue. These are the first world problems that we have, people. They really are. Is that sniper shot? Yes! I remembered. Need more of these. That's wave 15 already. Oh, that's not happening. I think there's some more. It's another one that I'm going for that I just remembered. This one is probably the best one for it. This one's probably, in my opinion, this one is the best level for getting sniper shots on, because leathering Anakim at that distance will drop, as you've just seen there, a load of enemies that, again, if you can leather them, you'll get sniper shots out of them. Something else that I wanted to test as well, because I believe... body shots on, say, a Black Knight, multiple, would count as multiple sniper shots. No, that's just long shots, so that's no good to us. That one, though, that one will take. Save one, just in case. Get another. There we go. Have one of those. Oh, do need multi-kills. Need to get loads more than that, though. Any more skeleton bobs? No. But yeah, this one would be really good for the like 99 sniper shots that is, I think it is, or 90 sniper shots in a single run. That one seems to be one that gives people a lot of problems, and I think that this level will be best for it. And sniper skeleton shots, just because it's quite easy to identify skeletons at sniper range. On this level, because they're usually either up the top or there. That doesn't count. That's where I would go for. So you only need to get 20 as well. So you can probably get like 5 or 10 or go. And you could probably hit them with normal arrows as well. You don't necessarily need Tempests. There are some on some of the levels that you would definitely need Tempests for. Another 2 there. So that, I think that's the Anakim. Yeah, there we go. Kill. So we got Anakim with the ambush headshot, and we completed the game on normal 10 times. So we got the 2 that we were after. So my advice would be, don't try and go after multiple. Just like hammer down on one so that you can make sure you get it. It's part of the reason why I'm going to struggle, because I try and be efficient and it's working against me. But it's part... Oh, fuck! 20th isn't too bad. I forgot that I'm not supposed to be finishing waves tonight. That's completely gone over my head. So just so you know, I don't like putting scores up. There's no point. I don't want to be here yet. I don't know where that's going to put me. It's going to accidentally put me in the probably top 100. Shit. But I don't want to do this. And the way that you can get around it is... Oh, yeah. Nope. That is a good shout. Yeah, incursions for sniper shots. The incursions for sniper shots are, again, good on this level, but not as good for the skeletons, because you never know when the skeletons are going to come out, so Tempests are better for them. But yeah, you're quite right. Knocking incursions really far down range, and then waiting for the guys to come out and walk into them do count as sniper shots. Maybe we'll try and get that one start of next, because I think we're getting to the point where battery's going to be kicking out low. Yeah, 36%. Okay, let's go and have a look and see what we've got left. Plan for next time. But yeah, if you quit a game before it finishes on Siege of Heaven, it doesn't register your score, which I've completely forgot to do tonight. I've gone and got carried away now, haven't I? So, but yeah. But I won't be anywhere near the top 10, so that's fine. So yeah, 60 to 68 or 61 to 68. Brilliant. Should be able to get that one pretty easy. Kill 50 knights with multi-kills, most of the way towards that. Kill... Nice on Wi-Fi. So... 66, no, do it, dude, do it. 66 summoners, so we're not far off of that. Couple of runs on the Furious, we should get that. So we should be able to get that one just by accident now. Should be able to get that one now that I'm thinking about it, but I'll forget by next week. Kill 66 summoners again, just playing through Nefarious Invasion will unlock that. Fuck that one, we'll do that one last. Kill 20 exploding heads with gap shots. That's probably easiest again in Anakims, just because there's that really nice archway in front of you that you can just duck. You can just sit on it, like physically sit down and shoot through it. So that one isn't too bad. The only ones that I think that's going to give us any problems, that one can be a prick, and it's all down to wave 14, because there's a lot of... If I'm standing on the platform and the glowy shit is in front... Oh, well, I'm talking about it. Just fucking show you. There's one particular wave that comes from fucking there, always there, of bats that come in. I think they come in maybe once, possibly twice. They're the ones that will fucking get you, because that's a quadrant, that's a quadrant, that's a quadrant, that's a quadrant, so you know to look at these. You can even put incursions on. There's a group that come in through here of bats. They're a bunch of cunts. There's a bunch that I think it's like the very last wave, or wave 14. There's 2 that come in from here. They're a bunch of cunts. Obviously, I use strong language for them because they fucked up my my perfecting this on a couple of occasions. The rest of it isn't too bad. Again, judicious, slow time in, and all that good stuff. So, return to last stand, see what else we got quick before I wrap this one up. Kill 66 bat shots with gap shots. We'll do that one at the same time as the one where you're not supposed to kill anything on unholy ground. And I'll show you the best place to farm that. But again, that one is best done by getting a couple of Tempests, waiting for them to come, killing them, restart the level. I'd love to hit the bats with the bat. Kill a Screamer whilst having a combo of at least 10 combo. Do that 3 times. That's probably easiest, in my opinion, on Siege Royale. We should get that as we're just playing, hopefully. It can be easy and hard, because obviously you've got to... God, that guy's getting fucking proper, getting his head cut off, Jesus. Yeah, how's he going to do like a last battle cry? Or maybe he's doing it as he's getting his fucking vocal cords and head severed. So, yeah, kill a Scream whilst having a combo of at least times. Do that 3 times. That is actually 3 times total. I remember when I first saw that, I thought that was 3 times in a match, in a go. That would be hard. Thankfully, it's 3 times overall, so that one's not too bad. So, I reckon 1 more stream, maybe 2 of this. But we're going to have to do some tournament. We're going to have to do a tournament stream, I think, because it'd be very strange if I don't do one. And on that bombshell, we'll end it there. Thank you all very much for watching me. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.